second over for him. Same end, but it's a new spell.
Singing of those 3 international venues, there's plenty of other international venues here as well. They're those little grounds on the side of rice paddies and, you know, through the hills where, you know, we all started to dream about cricket one day. They too are international venues because in your head, you become your heroes there. That's where you're born, your cricket's born. Your unique style is born as well. Sometimes you see these dusty tracks that might turn a little bit. Well, that's where you develop your skills, develop your mindset against your mates.
Just driving up in Kandy back to a hotel, similar site, small little open space, and there was a match going on, softball cricket, and there was somebody at the top of his run-up. Beautiful action, beautiful rhythm, and I expected nothing different because that's actually where you find the talent that goes on to play international cricket. Starts there, humble beginnings. What they learn there is intense competition, trying to win those matches, and they bowl a million balls. They're playing virtually every day. Beautiful bowling action.
After Sri Lanka has seen Ajantha Mendis's, then Malingas, Akila Dhananjay's, now we are seeing Theekshana. There's not a lot of coaching going to some of those actions, which is a good thing. Well, I reckon a lot of coaching take the that X factor from them, and it becomes everybody becomes monotonous. Everybody is like the same. But as batsmen, we three know at least it's so much difficult to play somebody unorthodox.
Also, that action that you've had since the age of say 9 or 10, when you start playing softball cricket, if not earlier, it's been there with you for about 10 years before you don national colours, and then somebody starts to change it, you're in trouble. In the air, but well away from that fielder in the deep. End of the 14th, 65 for 1.
Introducing Yango, the ride booking app. Comfortable car ride ho या reliable bike ride, Yango के पास है सब कुछ. Yango, we take you there.
To eke away out another wicket, get them back in the game. It's going to be a difficult period because the two have settled down. The two batters have settled down quite nicely. The Sankan 25, Salmandis at 17. Shakib Al Hasan will always come at you with that angle delivery, as I'm joined by Roshan Abesinghe and Dominic Cook.
Sri Lanka has done a lot of hard work, 66 for 1. They had to... Shakib Al Hasan is so strong with that one that he brings in with the arm. The spinners haven't really found that much of grip and turn. The odd ball has turned and gripped. But the spinners have been a little bit easier to play against the faster bowlers because the faster bowlers have jagged the ball around.
There's been some hint of early movement, but the ball's getting much older now. There's hardly anything about that. So 67 for 1. This is the time when you're going to take advantage of anything short like that. But didn't quite time it to a nicety. That's why it didn't go to that boundary.
Massive game coming up tomorrow, Pakistan versus India. We're certainly hoping that the weather will hold. It was a bit of a disappointment earlier on, that first game, but this promises to be a massive game. India versus Pakistan, all eyes on that game.
Nissanka very, very watchful. Had a testing time early on. Now just looking at what Shakib is trying to achieve here. It will be that mix. He'll bowl one, pretty much giving it a lot of flight, and then surprise you with a quicker one. Leans back, ample opportunity with the shortness of the delivery to put it into the deep. They get a couple to finish off that over. The 15th, 70 for 1.
Introducing Yango, the ride booking app. Comfortable car ride ho या reliable bike ride, Yango के पास है सब कुछ. Yango, we take you there.
फूड पैंडा होम शेफ पे मिले घर का बना खाना खास घर से. फूड पैंडा होम शेफ.
The partnership being built here. The pitch hasn't really been too conducive for the spin bowlers. Haven't really seen evidence of any sharp turn that's going to put the seed of doubt on the batter's mind. You've got to keep on consistently hitting right lines and lengths. In either, and the batters will take advantage. 19 runs in the last 30 balls. They've just pulled it back ever so slightly. There's going to be a continuation of Nasu. Nicely controlled. Period of play when the batters just getting their confidence back, just waiting for the bad balls to come along. Nice. Good ball that.
Interesting to look at the pace Nazum is bowling. He's bowling in the low 80s. Shakib's been different. Look to push it through a little bit. He's just changed it up a bit. Hasn't really found that turn, Nazum.
That you're talking about, this one was slightly quicker. Surprised the batter. Just going away, a little bit of a nick.
That's a brilliant delivery. Look at the revolutions. It grips in the surface. And hit him on these gloves. Played it okay in the end. I think Sri Lanka are doing well at the moment. 71 for 1.
An over which has kept the batters guessing. Hasn't really been able to read what Nasim is delivering. And that's too short. He'll afford that. Gets the simple single.
Big story of the first 10 overs. It's when pace bowlers just over-pitched and they got hit down the ground. Some good shots. In some ways that they had to do that because of the movement, but you can see when they went full. There's a wide there. You see when they went full. You see that strike rate. In some ways they had to gamble because there was enough movement in the air and off the surface, but maybe just a little bit over-pitched. Sri Lanka got through a tough time really well.
16 overs have been completed. It's 73 for 1.
कोका-कोला के साथ जीते हर हफ्ते 1800 सीसी कार. कैप के अंदर कोड ढूंढे, मिस्ड कॉल दें, कॉल बैक आने पर कोड एंटर करें.
एक्टिव लाइफ के साथ दिन रात KNN's डिलाइन.
The Sri Lankan team
bowled a little bit slower above the eye line, and Pathum Nissanka just made sure that he held that shape and hit it through. Perfect shot. Keeps him that boundary.
And this mix of a boundary in between the rotation of strike, making it more and more difficult for the Bangladeshi bowlers. Not quite happy on a consistent basis to put pressure on the batters, to induce some false shots. Some ball, he tries to bowl often enough.
An amazing surface. I think there's been a lot of natural variations of this surface. We haven't really seen that ball turn or bounce, but plenty of natural variations that we talk of. Single of the last ball. 80 for 1, 17 done.
Presenting Candyland Bisca. Chocolate coated crunchy biscuit with caramel inside. Candyland Bisca. Have it all.
यही है दास्तान हमारी, यही जस्तजू, हमदर्द आफियत से जीते रहो।
चलती रहे मैच के अप्स एंड डाउन्स के साथ, तुम, मैं, एक और कप चाय।
फूड पैंडा होम शेफ पे मिले घर का बना खाना, खास घर से। फूड पैंडा होम शेफ।
चलती रहे मैच के अप्स एंड डाउन्स के साथ, तुम, मैं, एक और कप चाय।
फूड पैंडा होम शेफ पे मिले घर का बना खाना, खास घर से। फूड पैंडा होम शेफ।
When cricket comes, 1xBet is here. Cheer for your team with us. Search the 1xBet site right now. Be in the center of all sports events. 1xBet, one step to success.
चलती रहे मैच के अप्स एंड डाउन्स के साथ, तुम, मैं, एक और कप चाय।
फूड पैंडा होम शेफ पे मिले घर का बना खाना, खास घर से। फूड पैंडा होम शेफ।